Hey guys, Ross Givens here, and I just wanted to make a really quick video because I've been getting a lot of emails from you. I want you to know I hear you, I understand your concerns, I know what you're going through right now. You know, these are unprecedented times in the stock market, and I want to be as much a resource for you as I can. And I've been getting one question more than any other, and that is, what are the safest stocks to own right now? What can I own where I won't be suffering through another month like this again? So what I'm going to show you right now are what I believe to be the 10 safest stocks to own. Now, you'll often hear these referred to as SWAN stocks. It's an acronym that stands for Sleep Well at Night, because these companies are notoriously much lower in volatility and, as you're about to see, can often be immune from economic pressure. Now, right now, it's April the 2nd, 2020. We've just finished probably one of the worst months in stock market history. As you can see, from February the 18th to the low in middle of March, the Dow Jones fell from around 29,000 to a low of around 18,000, and stocks, for the most part, have been absolutely decimated in the process. However, the 10 names I'm about to show you make it look like this didn't even happen. The first company is Clorox, ticker symbol CLX. The stock is actually up over the last several weeks. The maker of bleach and other household staples, basically considered an essential, and is not going to be a stock that moves with the whims of the overall economy or consumer demands. Next company, probably the best company on the planet, Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Now, from this coronavirus outbreak, a lot of people obviously in quarantine, not going to stores. A lot of these brick and mortar places are getting absolutely pummeled. Amazon's one of the few stocks you're actually going to see a boost in sales, and I think that's going to reverberate into the future as more and more people that were not regular Amazon buyers have now seen the convenience of this company, and essentially the crisis is going to create more long-term customers for them. Third company is Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J&J. It's another consumer staple firm. This company manufactures everything from toilet paper to toothbrushes to razor blades, all things that we're going to buy no matter what's going on, no matter how bad the economy is, no matter how good the economy is. You're still going to shave, you're still going to brush your teeth, and as we see, the stock has been essentially immune from what's happened the last month or so. But over the long term, the company does grow sales, it does grow profits, and has been a consistent grower going back for decades on end. Now, stock number 4 in our 10 safest stocks to own, Kroger, ticker symbol KR. The grocery retailer has been a little more volatile than some of the others on our list over the last several years. You'll notice it hasn't really reacted to what's going on in early 2020, but still a great staple in any long-term portfolio. Piggybacking off that is Walmart, ticker symbol WMT. We're all familiar with this. We're the largest retailers on the planet. Again, looking at this stock on a weekly chart, you wouldn't even know that February and March 2020 even happened. Walmart actually gained a couple of percent over the last quarter. And again, this is not a stock you're going to get rich off of. It's not going to quadruple next week. But if we look at this thing over the last decade, 2 decades, we see it's been a consistent gainer and a safe haven stock like many of the others on this list. Number 6, Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. We're all familiar with Bill Gates' brainchild. Stocks pulled back a little bit during this collapse here, but it's popping back quickly. And again, another one of the few stocks that actually gained during the quarter, I think by like 0.0006%, but nonetheless held its own during one of the worst quarters in stock market history. Next on our list, Hormel Foods, ticker symbol HRL, another consumer staple that is going to get demand regardless of what's going on in the outside world. Once again, the stock has barely reacted to the news that has taken place over the last month or so. The stock did fall a bit from the 48 to around 40, but as you see, almost immediately recovered and is now up touching against previous highs. And once again, another stock that if we look back at over the last decade has seen a 400% or 500% growth. It's going to grow with the market, but is not going to have the same risk on the downside that many of its peers carry. Stock number 8, one many people forget about, WD-40 Company, ticker symbol WDFC. A lot of folks don't know this is a standalone company, or much less it is publicly traded, but the good old WD-40 and duct tape fix applies to the stock market as well. As you can see, the company down a little bit over the last week from around 200 to 170, but in the big picture, it's just a small blip on the radar, just pulled back to prices it was seeing a few months back, and will likely push on to new highs and continue above 210 over the next coming months. And again, like many of the others on the list, when we draw this thing back, it has been a continuous grower that will continue to produce value for long-term investors. Number 9 out of our 10 safest stocks, Eli Lilly, ticker symbol LLY. Now, this is a $105 billion pharmaceutical giant. However, it doesn't have the risk of many others since it is not heavily reliant on flagship drugs in development to make or break its year. This is a stock trading around $140 per share. Once again, barely moved from the March pullback. And another one that as we stretch back over the years, we see it has been a phenomenal grower and contributor to any long-term wealth account. And finally, number 10 on our list of safest swan stocks to own, Costco, ticker symbol COST. The stock still trading around $283, barely pulled back from all-time highs, which were made in late 2019 after opening its doors in China. But this is a continuous grower that will, as many of the others, add value for years to come in any long-term portfolio. So here's the final list of the 10 safest stocks to own in any market. Clorox, Amazon, Johnson & Johnson, Kroger, Walmart, Microsoft, Hormel Foods, WD-40 Company, Eli Lilly, and Costco. If all these stocks to go to zero, you've got a lot bigger problems than your retirement account. If you want to learn the filters I use to find stocks poised for big gains, click the link below to watch an on-demand webinar where I'll lay out the entire criteria for my strategy. I promise you'll never trade stocks the same way again.